3, 2, 1.
You're listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show on Spreaker.com, and I don't blame you.
All right. Sounds like a 70s porno.
Baby, if you ever wonder,
Yeah.
wonder whatever became of me.
Yeah.
I'm living on the air in
Grooving on that.
Cincinnati, WKRP.
WFAG right here in
I'm
Thomas.
tired of always packing and unpacking.
All day. You're listening to WFAG with Dirty Dave.
Oh my God. Welcome to another installment of the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show, coming at you from an undisclosed location in Thomasville,
Yeah, where in the hell
North
are
Carolina.
I'm
So
lost.
we got a very special guest.
Yes, we do.
That's
We
gonna
had
be
a-
coming up with us today.
Had a great guest last week. We got a great guest this week, which is very weird for us to have anything good. But glad to be back on the air after a week off. And Dave, we had a pretty good show up in King last weekend.
We did.
Not too bad.
We had about 8 or 10 people.
Really? That must have been while I was in the bathroom, because we had about I say probably about 800 or 900. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we had last week. Last week we had Mr. Trey Childress, and of course we're going to have his one of his
Counterpart.
compadres, Mr. Mitch Hull,
Yeah.
calling in from Chesapeake
Yeah.
this
peak.
evening. So we're going to be talking to him. He's going to be just before they go on to a gig.
Really?
Yeah, just before they go on.
Damn, okay. And he's taking time out of his busy
Taking time out of his
schedule.
busy schedule to holler at the boys in the Jack Shack.
Yeah, the boys in blue. Or the boys who blow.
You know, I was putting some stuff together to talk about tonight for tonight's wonderful show.
Yeah.
And by the way, before we go any further, I have I have to do this.
We got time to play you one more song before we bring the band on for their next performance.
Now, yeah, if you don't know who that is, you haven't been around the block like we have.
I gotta do it one more time.
We got time to play you one more song before we bring the band on for their next performance.
If you don't know that golden threat, who is that, Brian?
That would be Mr. Rodney Booth,
Mr. Booth.
my other daddy.
From, of course, Legends. And
Legends
we'll be
Nightlife.
playing a little bit of greatest hits from Mr. Booth later on. But I was putting some things together for the show. That was me going off on a little tangent, by the way.
Yeah, I liked it.
And by the way, if you if you haven't been to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show Facebook page, please swing over Dirty Overhaul Rock Show, and that's HALL. And like us, and make sure you share us, because we always put some crazy videos, some news, information, who's playing where and what. But there's a few videos I put on there earlier today, and all I have to say about this one video is it's called "Rope Swings Are Hard."
Oh, God.
So if you want to know more about that, swing on over to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show page, and there's a compilation of, well, I'll let you form your own opinion. But let's just say it's heavyweight people
Excuse me?
swinging on the rope.
Okay.
And it is hilarious. So go over and check that out.
So you got some vacation pics of me and my family, and you're putting them on there?
I didn't want to say nothing.
Yeah. You told me to get some exercise.
Another video I posted on earlier today was this girl, an Israeli girl.
Ooh, I bet.
She was being sexually harassed in a bar,
Me too.
and she was skilled in the art, shall we say, of Krav Maga. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, which is basically an Israeli. That's what they teach the soldiers. And she takes down 3 guys on a security camera, dude. It's hilarious.
I couldn't take one down.
Yeah, and also there's a video on there that tells you how to disarm someone with a gun pointed to your head, or that might be something you might could use.
I would have to offer sexual favors to get out of an ass beating.
But it's pretty interesting. The Israeli girl is being sexually harassed, but watch what happens next. And again, go over to the Dirty Old Hall Rock Show Facebook page.
Yeah, cool deal. Also, remember we were talking earlier today before the show went on about the big announcement from the Foo Fighters.
Do you have that over there?
As a matter of fact, I do. And what it is like Dave Grohl's been doing a lot of solo stuff here. He played
Right.
at the Oscars. He played at a couple other events. He played at a Lionel Richie Lifetime Achievement and kicked ass. And everybody's saying, well, he's going to go solo, which, I mean, I don't understand that. The Foo Fighters is his band. He writes all the songs and all the music. Why would he go solo? But, yeah, he put out this video, which is kind of a lengthy video here, but it's got advertisements talking about the Foo Fighters breaking up, and Foo Fighters to make major announcements. And last night, I think about 11 o'clock, they put this video out. Let's see if I can get it up to...
Yeah, let's see if you can get it up.
We're together tonight.
Brian is trying to figure out his volume
I mean,
levels.
I haven't touched anything.
Seeing as how that Academy Awards thing.
So the gist of it is Dave Grohl's playing, he's there with the producer, and he's talking about how he's the star and everybody loves him and he should go solo, and then the band goes search for a new lead singer, and and they end up getting Nick Lachey from 98 Degrees as their new lead singer.
Yeah, because that was a wise choice.
Yeah.
Mesmerized the whole room, and I think with the momentum
That's Butch
from that
Vig,
right now,
the guy who did the
is
Nirvana
your
album, and I
chance to
think the
shine.
first
You
Foo
can take that
Fighters
momentum
album.
and totally do your own thing.
You think so?
Yeah, totally.
I mean, there was something about just like being on stage by myself. You know, it was like
That sounds like me,
and nothing against those
except
other
I
guys.
don't have the talent.
I love those guys. They love me. I feel like they'd be really happy for me because I'm holding them back. I'm setting them free. It's a win-win situation. Those guys get to do their thing, and I get to, find myself and be me.
I think it's time for you to go in your own direction.
A new direction.
A new direction, totally new, totally fresh. Something cool and hip.
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 Something hip.
The sound of this new generation is all
Oh man, it'd be
electronica.
awesome. Yeah,
It's with keyboards and laptops. You can do that, man.
Will I be playing an instrument?
No, you don't play an instrument.
So that's his
The
producer
music is
talking to him.
in
Yeah, Butch
the
Vig.
box. All you gotta do is
he
hit
also
one
did
button.
Garbage.
One button.
That was one of
Right.
his bands.
One finger.
Yeah.
So, and then
Just
at
take
the
it out of
end,
the box.
Hold on, this
Let's
is
do it.
cool. Where he says he's going to do an electronica album.
Yeah, is everybody on now?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
Here's the band.
So what the fuck?
It's down fucking Hollywood.
First he does the Grammy thing, and then he goes on the Oscars without us.
Ooh, look at me. I'm the big guy out front with the guitar. Yeah, fuck
is that Taylor?
This sounds like y'all when I'm late for
too, you know what I'm
load-in.
saying?
I know.
Yeah, I'm thinking David Coverdale.
Let's make Foo Fighters great again.
We gotta get together.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's fucking meet. Let's do it. Let's fucking meet.
Okay. So one finger,
Here's Dave Grohl back.
right?
Just takes one finger. The music is right at your fingertips.
All right, here we go. What? Come on, baby. Feeling hungry.
Have you seen my wiener?
Need a little
I am.
phony baloney. I don't know. I was thinking something it's more of it's a vocal thing.
All right, so obviously this is a fun
Now here's the band
We can
again.
find somebody. We just gotta.
This is the core right here. Hagar. What about
Sammy Hagar.
a little sex appeal in the band?
That's Sammy Hagar he's talking to.
We need it.
Uh-huh.
Hit it.
Now here's Dave Grohl by himself with just a
I
keyboard.
wanna be free. Free to be me. Can't you see
The producer's just shaking his head like, yeah, that's what
Now it's just me.
Should we go Corgan?
That'd be a good way
Billy
to,
Corgan,
you know.
Chris Cornell.
Eddie.
Eddie
That's what we
Vedder.
call him.
You guys know him.
Phil Collins.
The original.
Oh my God.
The original
Hey,
drummer
he's the-
comes out front, does it bigger than ever.
What's Jane's Addiction doing now?
Prince did our song, You Did Best of You at Super Bowl.
Should we get a little outside
right.
of the box?
Yeah,
Well, let's
but-
put that up on the Rock Show page. We
Yeah,
want
it's
to
so-
listen.
Now
He's so awesome.
I'm free to be me. Just me.
Then at the end of the
If anything could ever be the
oh, here's Nicholas.
with you, yeah. And everything could ever feel this will forever.
Oh my God.
I'd love to do this song.
Oh, if anything could ever be this good again.
Not too bad, really.
The only thing I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say.
Yeah, but anyway, at the
Ain't
end
no
of the video, it's,
phony, baloney.
God.
Got to give me baloney. Got to give me that baloney.
All right. That's enough
yeah,
of that.
that was so cool though. But at the
We
end
got
of it,
time to play one more song before we bring the band on.
oh,
for
we
their
do.
next
Okay, I'll play
performance.
one more. But the Foo Fighters, man, God, they're such a cool band, man. One of the few like real rock bands left, don't you think?
Yeah, I do think. Well, right up there with Metallica. Of course,
Ugh.
they're kind of different.
Can you
but
honestly
they're
say
still
though
rocking.
Metallica's done anything worth his shit in the last?
Well,
10
they're going
years.
to the bank, so I
Yeah.
don't know. You know, I don't listen to them, but playing devil's advocate. I put something on the Rock Show page earlier. It says, Dave Mustaine, what do you mean he couldn't be president of the United States of America?
Still we the people, right?
There was an interesting story. I won't go into too much of it, but did you hear about the Eagles that collided?
Oh, yeah, I saw something. Yeah, they got knocked the fuck out.
Two Eagles, they were fighting in midair, and I guess they got stuck together somehow.
Yeah.
And they, pardon the pun, they crash landed at an airport, and both of them survived.
By the Eagles, you're not talking about Don
I don't
Henley.
mean the band.
Yeah.
And then somebody said, "How hardcore is that?"
Yeah.
But two eagles fighting, and then they got locked up. That's hilarious. I've seen two dogs get locked up, but anyway, and I think there's here's something else that's interesting, and I don't want to get too involved with this, but I think that if you get caught burning the flag,
Yeah.
and you're on welfare, they should cancel your welfare.
You should get your welfare cut off.
Yes. Because, my son, of course, Shane, who is in the Army,
Yeah.
very, very much a patriotic family, of course. And then, of course, my son goes off to the Army. And every time it seems like I turn on YouTube, somebody's burning a flag. And I'm like, you know what? If they don't want to be here, let them out of the country.
Well, that's just it. They want to be here. They just don't want to,
Right.
they want free shit. They don't want to work. They want to,
Oh, hey, guess what today is?
What?
Today,
Your birthday?
remembering Karen Carpenter. On
Oh,
what,
yeah.
Would what have been her 66th birthday.
Just like you.
Born March 2nd, 1950.
Cool.
And there's a video on the Rock Show page of her. Dude, she is killing the drums and percussions. She is just nailing it. You got to listen to it. I don't
Always
have time
was
to
a
play
good
it.
drummer. I mean,
Yeah, I mean she's better than I had given her credit for. There's also a video on there, by the way. It shows, for all you smokers out there, watch this video. How they take a Coke bottle and fill it with water.
Yeah.
Then they take a cigarette and they cut a hole in the cap, and they drain the water through a tube in the bottom, which, as the water pulls down, it pulls the cigarette, right?
Yeah.
And the smoke that's left inside the bottle, when they release the smoke, what's left inside, it's
Yeah.
all the people who smoke. I work with a guy who has probably said in the past few weeks he was going to quit smoking twice.
Yeah, right.
And he said that a couple of days ago, and today he was smoking again. So if you're a smoker, go check that out on the
I
Rock
don't
Show
know.
page.
From what I heard, it's like probably one of the most hardest addictions to to quit.
Yeah, I mean, I quit back in 2005.
I didn't know you smoked.
I did for many years.
Jimmy Henson
Jimmy
smoked
did too.
Yeah.
He had about 20, 25 years.
I never did.
There's
Thank
a
God.
we have a video, another video of a guy catching a small bass by putting like a little crawdad or something on his toe. He's sitting in a boat, and he he sticks his foot in the water, and immediately a fish hit it.
Really?
So that is redneck. Yeah, that is redneck fishing at its best.
Sounds like my kind of peoples.
That's probably some people that you used to hang out with
Yeah,
back
I call
in
those
Virginia.
I call those people my family.
So let's see. It's 9:16.
Yeah.
Probably be a good time to take a break
Take a break.
and let you people get you something from the refrigerator. Come back and listen to this tasty morsel of a podcast.
Yeah.
And you're listening to the Dirty Omaha Rock Show, and we'll be right back.
Tonight is the night I'm gonna celebrate. Stay at home, order in, watch a movie, then masturbate. And I'm not going out to the club like I've ever even been to a club. But I got a feeling this is gonna be a perfect night.
It's a perfect night. It's a perfect night. Tonight's the night. It's gonna be right. It's a perfect night.
I'm staying home by myself, don't need anybody else. It's just me, myself, and I with my puppy by my side. Got my phone for clever tweeting. I just followed Michael Keaton, and I'm tired and I'm lazy. Shit's about to not get crazy.
Hey, yeah, she walking in sweatpants, and she watering them plants, and she ordering food cause she not in the mood to wash all them pans. Now she taking a bong hit, and she shaving her armpits. Now she looking for something that she wanna watch on Netflix.
Tonight is the night I'm gonna celebrate. Stay at home, order in, watch a movie, then masturbate. And you won't find me out on the floor, cause I'll never even walk out the door. I got a feeling this is gonna be a perfect night.
That, of course, is Sarah Silverman with A Perfect Night. Welcome back to the Dirty Omaha Rock Show.
What's up?
We have taken a refreshing beverage, and we're ready to presume on with presume with tonight's show.
Yeah. And we got a good one for you, like we said at the beginning of the show. We got Mitch Hull coming up later on.
He's going to be coming up here really soon. We're going
And the way I first met Mitch is when he was playing with 5-1 with
Yeah.
Jackie Wilson, who's
I've seen him play with so many people.
not me. I'd never seen him, but man, once you hear him for the first time,
Right.
good God, he's a monster.
Yeah, of course, that's what they say about you as well.
Well, they say that the way I treat you guys, but
We're going to be calling him here in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can go over to the event. that
hopefully he'll
we,
actually answer.
Oh, he'll answer. I haven't pre-called him yet, but he's getting ready in Chesapeake for his gig. He's got a special
Project.
yeah, with involving some fellas from Mudvayne.
Yeah.
So we'll be talking about that in a few minutes. Until then, we're going to keep you hosted here. If you, I'm looking for this one particular article, Brian. I'm just kind of babbling right now.
No, not you. I was looking at
And
something
my
here.
computer is, as usual, my computer is giving me a little bit of a fit here. God, it's hot in here. Let's cut that. That heat is killing me.
I'm freezing.
Do
Go
you
ahead.
have anything over there you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, you put something very interesting on here about the should two people in a relationship be able to see the other person's
That's what I was
phone.
looking for.
Yeah, I'm pretty smart.
So the thing is if you're involved in a relationship with another person,
Yeah,
male,
hopefully a
female,
hopefully a
what
female.
have you, and they asked to see your phone. Brian, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, if your wife asked to see your phone, would you surrender it?
I guess I have to,
Well, you don't have to.
but I don't want to. But I mean, there's nothing really there. It's not like I'm Dave.
Oh,
Because Dave sends me naked
There's-
pictures of girls. and
no, Dave doesn't. Brian emails me pictures.
then- yeah, right.
So, so long story short, I mean, there's nothing on my phone. So,
There's a couple people here who answered. One
So-
person says, "Damn, Skippy," and then another person says, "You shouldn't have to ask to see it. Why? What are you looking for? It's a trust
Right.
issue. If you don't trust your partner, why are you with them? Plus, even though I have nothing to hide, not everything has to be shared. It's private, and we have to have some privacy."
thank you
And
so much. Thank you.
Yeah, Eric Jones said yes.
And see, part of me says that you should surrender it, but the other part says no because, as you said, it's privacy, and I think everybody's got a little deep, dark secret.
Well, you
not
shouldn't.
everybody is texting, and of course, it's a lot easier because my girlfriend, she said that her last
Let's just
situation,
let's just say fuck partner.
there was a lot of going back and forth on the phone and texting and stuff, Facebooking, emailing, whatever it was, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that I can see where that can be a problem because, I mean, 20, 30 years ago, I couldn't imagine being in my 20s and having Facebook.
Oh, God, yeah, I would have
couldn't
never had a
imagine-
relationship.
I couldn't imagine picking up something like a phone and saying, let's see who's up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, if you wanted to see if somebody was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you drove over there.
You say, "I'm gonna text this hoe."
There's a famous line in Hot Tub Time Machine where this girl comes up to the younger kid and he says, "What's your email address? Can I email you? Can I Facebook you? Can I text you?" And she's like, "What's that?" And she says, "Why don't you just call me?" He says, "That sounds so exhausting."
Yeah.
And that's the way today's kids are.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I saw a trailer for a movie today.
Uh-oh.
You know what it was?
Batman versus Superman.
No, that's getting ready to come out on the 25th, by the way, Batman versus Superman.
And I'll be there,
Yes, I will be there as well. I'll probably be in the midnight showing line.
just like Deadpool.
I saw the movie for Ghostbusters.
Oh shit, the trailer.
And I did. I saw a trailer, and it's nothing what I thought it was.
Yeah.
I knew there was going to be females, but I thought they were taking the torch and running with it. It was going to be handing it over, and there was going to be a new blood. They're completely redoing it.
Really?
Yeah. So if you get a chance, I've posted it on the Dirty of All Rock show page. Go look at the Ghostbusters trailer. They've got Egon and, you know, all the characters represented. What's her name from? Oh God, what is her name? The two heavyset people in a relationship, Mike and Molly.
Mike and Molly, yeah.
Well, the one who plays Molly, I can't think of her name, but she is like the
Melissa
Bill.
McCarthy or something.
Yeah, she's like the Bill Murray.
Yeah.
You know, the goofy, crazy kind of. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's another video I'm looking at right now. I didn't mean to talk about this, but there's this girl and this guy. They get in the bed, and it's starting to get hot and heavy. And all of a sudden, she says, "Well, I got to go pee," and he's directing her down the hallway. And as she's leaving the door open, she's standing there taking a piss, and he's like, "Wait a minute, that doesn't sound like a girl peeing." And he walks down the hallway and sees her standing up and goes, "Oh my God!"
Oh,
That's
I know you've
hilarious.
been there a couple times.
No, I have not been there.
Here's
That was-
the official trailer.
that was my sleepover at Brian's house when
Yeah.
his wife came home. But yeah, go over and check out the
She has
new
a penis.
check out the new. Was that me or you?
That's the Ghostbusters trailer.
Okay.
4 scientists save New York this summer.
What did it say about 30 years?
Uh-oh. Somebody knew there's Ghostbusters. A new team.
Yeah, but it's completely new.
It's a class for reparation. It's okay. She seems peaceful.
My name is Erin Gilbert, Doctor of Particle Physics. That stuff went everywhere, by the way, in every crack. Very hard to wash off.
We dedicated our whole lives to studying the paranormal. Now there's sightings all over the city. There are people out there that need our help. Holtzman, you're a brilliant engineer. Aaron, no one's better at quantum physics than you. We can provide a real service.
I'm joining the club. You guys are really smart about this science stuff, but I know New York. And I can borrow a car from my uncle.
It's a hearse.
You didn't disclose that the vehicle was going to be a hearse.
The old one was an old ambulance.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, did you want to?
Sorry, I'll let you.
Next time.
Looks like
Someone
it's
is
going to be pretty
creating
cool.
a device that amplifies
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
no, I just saw
activity.
Slimer.
Yeah.
And we might be the only ones who can stop it.
Holtzman, come on.
The hat is too much, right? Is it the wig or the hat?
You know, she'll probably pull that movie out of her rear end.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bigger picture at hand here. These ghosts can
Oh,
possess
God,
the
it's
human
your boy
form.
Thor.
Oh, hell no, the devil is a liar! Get out of my friend, ghost!
Yeah.
Yes, they got.
The power!
They even got the black girl for the Winston character. Possesses the heavyset girl and she's slapping the piss out of her.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
It's going to be pretty cool. I'll stay optimistic, but I'm holding my breath for March 25th for Batman versus Superman. And if you haven't seen, and again, I posted a video on the page for this. Have you seen Jimmy Kimmel?
No.
You know the scene where Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent come together, and then eventually Lex Luthor walks over and he goes, "Oh, you got a strong grip." When they were making the movie, Jimmy Kimmel was on set, and he's walking by while they're having their discussion about, the Batman and an alien burning, the city down with his eyes. And Jimmy Kimmel keeps walking by, and he walks up to him and goes, "Anybody ever tell you look like Superman?"
Oh, God.
And he says, and it's not CG. They were really there on set. And he says, "No." And he says, "You look just like him." And then he says, "Can I have a picture of me?" And he hands the picture of the camera to Ben Affleck. And Ben Affleck holds it up to his face like this, like he's looking through it almost, just the way the camera angle was. And he goes to take a picture. He goes, "Okay, there you go." He goes, "Wait a minute." He goes, "Put it back up there again." He says,
God.
"Hey, you're Batman."
Oh, God.
He goes, "Hey, everybody." It's hilarious.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
And he crushes his phone, and Superman does. And he says, "If you don't shut up," Superman says, "I'm going to throw you off this planet." And Jimmy Kimmel keeps on and taking a phone call saying, "Yeah, I got Superman and Batman here." And finally he takes Jimmy Kimmel and he throws him, and he goes flying through space and he lands on Mars. And somebody goes, "Hey, Jimmy Kimmel?" And he turns around and it's, what's his name, from Martian.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon's on Mars in the outfit, in the suit. And he says, "Hey, well, we could do a show." He says, you could be the host, and I could be your guest every night." And Jimmy Kimmel says, "No, that's okay. I'm going to come over here and die."
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Did you see where your boys Papa Doc are getting back together again this Friday at After
Yes,
Hours?
as a matter of fact, I was getting ready to read the docket for After Hours.
Yeah, let's go ahead and bust that out.
And then we got to make a call.
Yeah.
Papa Doc tomorrow night at After Hours. That's Friday night. The David Rivas Band with Hazel Saturday, March 11th. That's My Truck. Still of the Night. Of course, the White Snake Tribute Band that is near and dear to us.
Yeah, featuring our illustrious sound man.
Yeah, that would be March 12th. March 18th, Booted from the Nest.
Oh, shit, really?
Am I reading this in the correct order?
We're gonna
The way she's got it typed. March 18th, yeah, Booted from the Nest. And then on the 19th, Southbound 49.
Oh, Lord, okay.
March 25th, Dexter Jackson. And on the 26th, Black Glass. That would be the TK and the Bee Gees.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I was talking to a guy at work yesterday. He comes in, starts talking. He says, "Hey, you look like a music guy." And I was like, well, I'm rattling off a couple of people. I said, "Do you know Jackie Wilson? Do you know this?" And then I said, "Well, do you know Black Glass?" And he said, "Yeah, I know TK." And I went, "Oh Lord, here we go."
Yeah.
So, so that is the docket for After Hours.
Docket.
Oh,
okay, I hear you. I'm having a problem.
Oh, wait. And now it's time for... This portion of the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show is brought to you by After Hours Tavern, located at 1614 North Main Street in High Point, North Carolina, for the nights you may not remember with friends you will never forget. Hey, and there you go. That's for After Hours.
Very professional of you.
Thank you very much. And
this one is going out to all the cloggers.
Here's a little bit of Papa Doc if you want to play it.
Papa Doc, while you're doing that, I'm going to try to get a certain gentleman on the phone.
It's like our Vernon Jordan in the background.
All right, let's go ahead and make a phone call.
Yeah, let's do it.
We need to get this gentleman on the line.
Hello?
Mitch.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
What's
you got
up, man?
You got
What's
Dirty
up?
Dave and Brian Hall here with Dirty Old Hall Rock Show. How are you, my friend?
Doing great, doing great.
Can you hear us
doing
okay?
great. Yeah, I was afraid you couldn't get through to me because service is in and out. But
Oh no,
it's
it was
like-
the first time, my man. It rang like three or four times.
Okay, great. Yeah, 'cause I was
And-
trying to find
Well, for
a
those
good spot.
for those who don't know, won't you tell our listeners where you are and what you have going on tonight?
Okay. Tonight I'm in Chesapeake, out here in Virginia, with Soft and Blair, which is me and Bon Lazaga, who I played with back in the Gongzilla days, and then Ron Martini from Mudvayne.
Oh, wow.
The bass player.
Yeah.
Bass player from Mudvayne. Yeah. So yeah, it was funny. We pulled up today, and instead of having our band name on there, it said Mudvayne's bass player's new project.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, you got to love the Practical Jokers, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm doing that. Then tomorrow we're in Pennsylvania, outside of Philly, and then Saturday I'll be in Baltimore, and then come back home.
Cool.
Awesome.
Well,
Well,
you know,
you're a busy fellow because I think last time I saw you, you were with Alexis Machine at After Hours.
Yeah, I did that show. Yep. And I also do 3-card mining, which is me and Roger, who was
That's
backed up by the one with me. And
How is he doing, by the way? Because he had some health issues going on. He had some cancer, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he got rid of it. It's gone.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's doing great. So yeah,
Well, that's
he was
good
able-
to hear because I never did hear how that unfolded. I just knew that he
Yeah.
had made an announcement one day. But
Yeah, they call it in the next time. So yeah, I do that. I play with the Mulligans, and I fill in with a lot of people. Last year I played with 18 bands.
I was going to say,
together.
how does that work? Because I mean, you're sitting at home one day and your phone rings and they say, "Hey, you want to come play with us at a show?" You just filling in, or
That happens. It happened a couple weeks ago with Stereo Doll. James Hilton, friend of mine, and Joey Barnes couldn't do it that night, so I went and done it, which I've sat in like that with him before. So yeah, Jimmy Shirley recently.
Oh, wow.
So, and I also do a Van Halen tribute band on the side, which I haven't played in a while, but that's called Lucky 13.
oh, we got a Van Halen tribute band too. It's called Fair Warning.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody says that. Hey, you guys are a Van Halen tribute band?
Right. That's what I thought first time I heard of it.
No,
But,
we would be a lot more
yeah,
talented if we could do that.
Now, now your career has been spanning how long now?
Well, I'm 48, man. I started playing in bands in
You're the same age as I am.
79 or 80 is when I started doing the backyard party things with bands. You know, I mean,
Wow.
I started playing when I was 2 or 3. Got a set when I was around 5, and then just by the time I was 11, I was playing in a band, playing
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. AC/DC, Dirty Deeds that just came out, that kind of thing, and I've just been doing it ever since, man. I hooked up with Trey in around '84. The whole Van Halen thing. and
Which
got
Trey said to
together
say
and-
hello, by the way. We spoke with him, of course, you already know, last week, and he's like,
Right on. Yeah, I listened to it. I checked it
cool.
out. Yeah. So I played with him for years off and on. We had an original band called Salem back in the day in the '90s, and I just sat in and played with a lot of people.
Now, were you
sometimes.
involved in that project he was doing? What was it called again, Brian? Monkey?
Oh, God.
No,
Monkey
no. I
Voodoo.
think I believe Moon plays in that. With him.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's been there. I mean, I was in Michigan for 7 years, and then when I came back, that's when I got in 5 to 1, and then that was a jacked up thing. Came out of that.
Yeah, that was the first time I heard you was with the 5 to 1 thing, and I was like, good God, man, these guys were awesome.
What year was that when you got involved with the not jacked up, but with the 5 to 1?
Well, oh man, I don't know. It's
probably a blur for him.
I would say around 08, 07, 08.
Yeah.
So that I moved back at the end of maybe it was before that 05, 06.
Yeah.
I remember.
And, but I was at that same time there when I first moved back. That's when I met Bond, who I'm playing with tonight, and I went on the road playing with Youngzilla. So I started doing the 5 to 1. I was filling in for Cameron, and then I took that when he left. So.
Yeah, I remember going up to B-52s one night, and you guys were playing, and when I walked in, it sounded like somebody was playing a CD version of Twisted Sister, right? And I was like, what in the hell are they doing playing Twisted Sister at B-52s? And then when I walked in, it was the band. I was like, oh, my God, you guys sounded just like the album, man. It was amazing.
Yeah, that was a tight band, man.
Hell yeah.
I missed that place. I missed the trailer and
the trailer.
Dropping a deuce out there.
Yeah. They had that pole right. I mean, that square pole right in the middle of the dance floor in front of the stage.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd always have some drunk.
I know somebody. They would try to
that?
dance on it. They would try to get up on it and scooch up on that pole, and I'm like, oh dear Lord.
Yeah, but it was always some dude.
Was it the support pole?
Yeah.
So that thing been in there. That place used to be a restaurant when I was a kid, man. It was Ray's restaurant.
Oh, cool.
I wonder whatever happened to that big torpedo that was out front.
I don't know.
You think Tim's
may have took that.
Tim's got it in the back of that bus.
That's right.
Now, were you one of those drummers that started, beating on books and cardboard boxes, or did you start down the guitar path and kind of said, well, you know what, I'm going to try the drums?
I did it all. I mean, the first thing I remember beating around on was the footstools.
Oh, yeah.
I set up 2 or 3 footstools up, man. They had good low ends for the kick drum sound, so that's what I remember, hitting at first, and then getting, the old Steers kits. I went through 2 or 3 of those before I got a wooden kit,
Hell yeah.
But yeah, when I was about 8 or 9 is when I got a real set, and by then I was playing all kinds of, Monkeys to the Kiss stuff. Well, okay, it all started out with Elvis and the Monkeys and all that stuff. Then Kiss hit, and then everything changed.
Yeah, we're still playing that
I
shit.
know. What was the first song? What was the first song you learned all the way through?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, I've
Hot for Teacher?
I've always been influenced. I had no clue, man. I don't know. I mean, it would have been, my best guess would be Elvis stuff, because that's what got me kind of
He was the king.
Oh, yeah.
He was the
I was
king.
on stage with him twice. I was an Elvis impersonator, so that I was on stage in Greensboro.
Oh, really?
Wait a second. What? You were an Elvis
Elvis impersonator.
Yeah, man.
Okay, we're
And,
going to back this ice cream truck up. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Yeah, I was in 70s. Wait a minute, let me think of it. 76, 75, and 76.
So you were like, what,
70,
9 years old?
Yeah, yeah. The first, I had my suit on, and my dad owned the radio station, and he had good seats, man. We were like 5 or 6 rows back, and Elvis saw me and brought me up there, and
Oh my God!
the first time was a short little, hey, here you go, and he gave me a scarf, and then the next year he saw me and he said, hey, there's that kid again, so he brought me back up, and then I hung out, went out there, shook my leg, all that stuff, and
Wow.
it was in the Greensboro paper. I've got clippings from the Greensboro paper and all that, and pictures, but unfortunately there wasn't no YouTube back then, so I've yet to find any kind of video footage of
Oh,
that.
man, I wish I had a picture of that.
Oh,
We'd
that'd be
throw that
awesome.
up on
There's a picture on the website there. I've got, we got pictures from his personal photographer, so I had some good shots
man.
of it, just no video, which sucks. And but yeah, so that's kind of how I got started. My first stage experience was standing in Greensboro Coliseum with Elvis.
That's crazy. Somebody asked me not too long ago. We were talking about what was the first album you ever bought, and some guys at work. This one guy was like, I don't know, Depeche Mode or something like that. It was something off the wall. And I said, I remember saving up. I used to sell Grit newspaper. Remember that?
Yeah,
See it in the back of the comic books, Grit newspaper. And I used to sell Grit newspaper, and I would save up my money. And my dad, he used to take me to flea markets all the time. And I bought, for $5 at a flea market, I bought Kiss Alive. I think some kid had bought it, and their parents didn't want them to have it. And they were selling it, so I got it for $5. So Kiss Alive was my first album I bought and paid for. What was your first album you bought?
Well, there again, I really can't answer it. My dad owned a record shop, and
wow. Really? Now, where was that?
You got free shit.
Was that Michigan?
It was in Mount Airy. Mount Airy. He had a record shop, and he run a radio station. So he would just bring everything home. Like he'd just bring 45s home, and I'd just stack them on there and try to play. And
man, I bet that was cool growing up in a record store.
Yeah, I was allowed an album a week. Sometimes I get 2. But
Cool deal.
So yeah, I can't tell you what the first one I bought was. It would have probably been when I was older.
What was the name of the record store?
Marty's record shop.
Oh, cool.
I bet a lot of people would remember that. Jimmy would probably remember that.
It was Maybelline Mall, and in the '80s we had the arcade in the back, so it was
cool.
the spot everybody hung out.
Damn, you had the perfect childhood.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
The right exposure.
I've had a good one.
Cool deal.
Can't complain. So.
Yeah. You ever see the movie High Fidelity? With John Cusack. He had John Cusack and Jack Black. They had a record store, and I thought they had the coolest name for a record store, Championship Vinyl.
Yeah.
I was like, I'd love to have a record store. I'd have to name it that. So what you got coming up next, other than your Chesapeake gig?
Well, I want to hear how the Mudvayne project came together.
Like I said, Chesapeake tonight, Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, which is outside of Philly tomorrow, then Baltimore Saturdays, and next week it'll be a 3-card money weekend. I'll be out. We'll be at Chunks in Greensboro and a new place out in Kinston.
Oh, cool.
Kinston, that's right down the road.
Not a new place. I'm sorry, a new place for us, but yeah, out in Kinston.
Kinston's right down the road from where I grew up in Goldsboro.
Yeah, I think I was kind of close to it today.
Yeah, it's pretty darn close. Rock throwing distance. Some friends of mine are actually from the Kinston area. A band called Lex Luthor.
Mm-hmm.
You know those guys?
I've heard of them. Yeah.
Okay, that's the band that I first met. Solierna. Brian's got a question for you.
Yeah, how did the current project come together, and how did you said the guy, the bass player from Mudvayne, you said you already knew him, or he heard of you, or how did it come together?
Yeah, with with Bond, the guitar player, I played with him before, and he had another project called Tiny Boxes.
Okay.
And one night the drummer couldn't make it, and just so happens he had Ryan coming out to set in for 3 songs.
Okay.
And so we went out. I played at Southland Ballroom in Raleigh, and we did a show, and so that's how I got to know Ryan. And then me and him have been playing together 2 or 3 years now, just doing different things, and got this going with Bond. And so yeah, over the last year and a half, 2 years now, we've been writing, and just a few shows. We played at Warwick in New York at their little custom shop, and
Cool.
so now we're actually getting out here because we have enough material to do hour and 15-minute shows. So
Cool deal, man.
yeah, and it's crazy instrumental. We kind of tap into every kind of genre. I mean, it can be dinner music that your grandma would like, and then it'll have the heavy metal guys with their fist in there, the next minute. So
Well, if you ever need, about 4 heavyset guys to open up for you, just give us a call.
Yeah, we might could scrounge somebody up.
Yeah, we might be able to get a hold of somebody that could fill the bill.
I hear you, man.
Now you said, when do you think you'll be like after hours again?
Oh, if I could see my calendar, I could tell you.
Well, it's all good. I got Judy's
it's-
calendar for the month of March, and
yeah, I'm not
and
there
it's-
in
it's
March.
not-
but
it's
the
not-
next day is
right,
I believe
it's-
it's the 3-card. I believe it's 3-card Monty, but
so it'll be
I
with
forget
3-card
what it is.
Monty. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I'm not sure on the election machine thing at this point. So
Yeah,
that's another topic. That's another story.
yeah, they're looking for a permanent replacement, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
There's nothing
Yeah,
like
I'm not sure.
there's
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I don't know.
there's nothing
Well, the
like
bass
going on.
player-
There's nothing like going on Craigslist, and a lot of times, I mean, even I'll go to look around to see what's out there when it says musicians, just to see what band's looking for somebody. And there's nothing like
Right.
going on there and seeing your gig.
Yeah, we post Dave's gig on there about once a week.
Yeah, nobody answers. They said
They're
no.
like, I ain't playing with them
Oh,
son
yeah.
of bitches.
When your gig is out there. Now you play a lot of different kinds of music, right? I mean, you play what? I mean,
in a couple of weeks I'll be with Atomic Roots, which is Craig Vaughn, and we have a banjo player, steel player.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's a whole different thing.
well, when you hear the banjo, you're supposed to pedal faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will Jones, country guy. I don't know if you know Will, but did a couple shows with him recently.
Right.
So yeah, I do a lot of different things.
Well, we'll be sure to post as we come across them. We'll be sure to post some of those events on our page as well, because we've been posting as much of the local events and local music as we possibly can.
So,
yeah, appreciate that.
So,
yeah,
Mitch,
I'm somewhere every week, with somebody, and with Soften the Glare here, we have a new booking agent here, and so we're doing a few little short stints here, and then looks like we're going out maybe Midwest at the end of June for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask,
Yeah.
if there's any future plans after this to keep your project going, or if
Yeah.
this is going to be a one-off, or
We'll see where it goes. I mean,
that's all you can do, man.
We have a lot of fun with it, so it's
Yeah, I mean that's living the dream, and I mean today's by today's standards, I mean it's not as big a deal to and it's a lot harder too to get some kind of a record deal, because I mean the music industry
There is no music
completely-
industry.
Yeah, it's completely different than what it used to be. So
Exactly.
I've always said I would be shickled titless, doing like what you're doing, just being on the road and just bebopping around. And
Well, if I didn't have to work a day job anymore,
I was
I'd
on
be-
the road really a whole lot back in the '90s. A band called Stax. I don't know if you heard of Stax, but
that I
that
do
was
remember.
good.
Did they spell it with like 2 X's or something?
Yep.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, I toured with them, and then that became Chameleon. But we were doing 250 shows a year, working for Showtime, Mikey Bell, and
Yeah.
Joe Gatta at Cellar Door. So back in the '90s, man, I was out there hitting it, boy.
Cool deal,
But,
man.
That's great.
But this is fun. This is a whole different thing. I mean, I'm only playing an hour and 15 minutes a night, boy.
Yeah. Now, did you ever play in Greenville at the Attic?
In North Carolina?
Yeah.
I played somewhere, but it was downtown. I can't think what it was called.
On 4th Street.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
A guy named Joe Tronto owned it.
Yeah, it's like a little restaurant. Yeah, a little stage there.
But yeah, it sounds like you're out there just hitting it hard, and that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
But more power to you. And if there's anything we can ever do to, like there would be, let us know.
Won't you send us some MP3s
Well, I
or
will,
something so we can play
yeah,
them?
another thing, we're hoping we record, we're going to record Saturday in Baltimore. They have multi-track recording there, so we're actually we're going for a live CD to put out.
Yeah.
And,
well, as
so
a matter of
we'll see how
fact,
that
he
goes.
said there was a CD that I could go pick up that I will probably
Yeah,
get.
now the one that I was talking about, that's Bonds, and that's what spawned this whole thing. Me and Ryan went in and did two tracks on that CD. I played percussion on one, and Ryan produced me there. I recorded at his house, and so yeah, I'm on 3, Ryan's on 2, and that's what started this whole little project. So
cool deal.
But that's the CD I was telling you. Yeah, you could swing by and grab it. Yesterday's music.
Yeah, and I hadn't had a chance to get over on North Main yet.
Yeah. But, we're hoping we can get this out because we don't have a product, and instead of taking time off at the studio, we'll see if we can get the last CD. But, man, the guys are calling me. I'm going to have to
All
go.
right, sounds great.
All right, buddy. Thank you for taking time out.
All right, Brian.
Just before
All right,
you go,
thanks,
let me
man.
get you to do one more thing for me. And we
What's that?
we asked everybody to do this. Just say, hey, this is Mitch Hull, and you're listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
Hey, this is Mitch Hull, and you're listening to the Dirty Overhaul Show.
Yeah, that'll work.
Awesome. We appreciate
All right,
you, buddy.
cool.
We'll talk to you soon.
Man, thanks. I'll talk to you soon.
All right,
man.
buddy.
Y'all
We'll see
take
you.
care.
Bye.
All right, see ya. Bye.
All right, well, let's take a quick break as Mr. Mitchell gets ready to do his thing.
Yeah.
Brian's going to take us out. You are listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. The Rabbit Hole Video Games and Curiosities, located at 105 Old Julian Avenue in Thomasville, North Carolina. We buy, sell, trade retro and new video games. High Point, Winston-Salem, Thomasville, Greensboro, and Kernersville area. We also offer micro loans. Give them a call at 336-474-3100. Also find them on the web at www.therabbitholenc.com.
And tell them the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show sent you.
Don't miss the Music Sisters Birthday Bash Saturday, March 12th at Riders in the Country. Bands appearing will be Icon with special guests Louder and Skulls and Whiskey. Doors open at 7, bands start at 8. Located at 5701 Randleman Road in Randleman, North Carolina. Give them a call at 336-674-5111. Come out and join the Music Sisters with their birthday bash at Riders in the Country with 3 great bands. That's Riders in the Country, March 12th.
Coming to Legends Nightlife in King, North Carolina, every Friday night we have live bluegrass bands, and also on the 12th we have Carolina Rose.
Ooh.
On the 18th we have the Hazy Ridge Band, and on the 19th Dirt Road Revival.
Hell
25th, another bluegrass band performing on Friday night, and the 26th it's Josh Black.
And we got Ned Nostril and the 9 Nasty Nose Pickers. Picking on you, you nasty booger you.
Hey, this is Christy Music. Does this recording make my ass look fat? You're listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
At school and stuff.
As a matter of fact, it do. Hell yeah, welcome back. We're going to put a bow on this one. What I wanted to do, Dave, if it's okay with you, is I think each week we should have a new feature where we spotlight local artists. That's what the whole show's about,
Local
right?
talent, baby. Local talent.
Yeah, it don't have to be a band. It don't have to be, I mean, it could just be
you hit the nail on the head with this one, didn't you?
Well, I was searching the web the other day, and this cat, it just grabbed me. It captivated me, actually. So we're going to play this guy. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Please. Thank you. You're too kind. We're going to do a little something right here. This is a gentleman. He wants to do. He's got a very special talent. His name is James Joyce, and we'll see you guys next week, Dave.
Just messing around in school and
let's
stuff.
just let him
Always wanted to
enjoy
learn how to
this
play the trumpet.
and
check it out, y'all.
I got to. So practice, and I came up with this. I hope you enjoy.
We will. It's been a fuck stick production. Oh, I could laugh at that for days.